Harry Larry.
Oh, he got you, dude.
Yummy.
All right, Mike gets the win and sudden death.
The late Harry Larry. The late Harry Larry.
You know, up until the age of like 15, I thought his name was Harry Larry.
I think everybody said it wrong. I'll be honest with you, man.
Dude, man, Harry Larry's my favorite rider. Oh, it was hilarious, man.
That is funny.
Hey, Mike, while I was prepping for this contest, I found some fascinating things I wanted to ask you about, dude. Do you have 30 seconds to talk to? Dude,
I got all the time in the world,
is it true that Jim Melton tried to buy pedals ready? I
don't know that.
There's that JMC video that's going around that he said that Jim Melton, before he started JMC, he tried to buy Gary Turner's pedals ready. And I saw you had posted a picture of you on a pedals ready, right?
Correct. I posted a picture today of me on my pedals ready GT that I got from Rich Long at the bike shop. Yeah, but I don't know that rumor. Don't know that at all.
Okay, and he owned another bike shop in Monrovia.
I only knew that he owned Jim Melton Cyclery.
Yeah, but he bought a bike shop in Monrovia, a second one that I knew nothing about. I never heard of that before.
Didn't know that either.
Dude, do you know where Danny, do you know where the name Skyway came from?
I know they made the wheelchair tires and wheels.
Do you know where they got the name?
Is it something to do with the airline or airport or something like that? I'm guessing.
Their shop was across from an airport in Glendale, and the name of the airport was called Skyway.
Yeah.
I thought they were always in Reading.
No.
They're not in Reading now.
Before they even made a BMX tough wheel, they tried to make a motorcycle tough wheel.
Wow.
And they go, you know what, this is too much. It's too much of a hassle. Let's just make BMX bike wheels. Crazy stuff, dude. I learned. I was like, I hope he asked something about this. And I didn't study no CW. I didn't study no Hutch. I didn't study no Torker. I was like, he won't ask no questions about Torker. But dude,
I almost did because Clint Miller did an ad for Torker, and I was looking at the ad, and I'm like, you know, he's got long hair over his ears and the mustache, and I was like, oh, man, it's such a cool like 80s kind of picture, and I just couldn't think of what to ask, so I was like, oh, I'll just go to something else.
Mike, what was the relationship between Steve Rink and Steve Johnson? Weren't they partners or kind of pseudo partners at one time, and they couldn't agree on the name of the bike and they split?
I know they split. I know the very first Torkers were called Rinks Raiders.
Yes.
Yeah, and 3 guys in my neighborhood had them, and they were the 3 most popular guys on that frame back then. That was Kevin McNeil, Leo Green, and Jerry Railsback. Those 3 pros from the early 70s all rode the same frame, same color. And I don't know why the split happened or why, but it ended up in Steve Johnson's hands.
Yeah. And then
Johnson family.
And then trip out, dude. I found all kinds of stuff out.
Honestly, that's my holy grail bike.
Wow.
That's the one I want to, because like I said, these guys, I grew up in the same neighborhood, literally 5 or 6 houses away from one of them, 1 or 2 streets away from the other, and